It's a pretty big deal when we see celebrities completely transform their appearance. I have got more celebrity transformations coming your way with this part 4 list. But before we begin, thank you for coming back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I am your host for this one, Joss Bedard, and we are checking out more celebrities who have drastically changed their looks. If you're into this sort of thing, make sure you guys leave a like because it really helps us out. In spot number 10 is Calvin Harris. The 36-year-old DJ gets drooled over for his handsome looks, but more so in recent years than ever before. Maybe that's because he is flaunting his muscles more and he didn't always look the way that he does now. He was once a young musician who had box-dyed hair and questionable taste in clothing. But who am I to judge? Honestly, you should have just seen me when I was younger. But throughout the last decade, he has had a major transformation, which he says comes from being bullied when he was a kid. He was not bullied for his clothing, he was actually bullied for his height. Calvin is currently 6'5" and said that when he was a kid, he was always the tallest one in the class. He spoke about it during an interview and said, "It was hard being the tallest person in the class. You don't want people to look at you. It's only in the last 5 years that I've come to terms with the fact that I am a big, tall bastard." His height hasn't changed throughout the years, but his attitude has, and just his overall appearance. He had a glow up, in my opinion. He looks fine. Coming into spot number 9, we have Meg Ryan. The legendary actress actually started as an NYU journalism major, but made her debut into Hollywood on the daytime soap As the World Turns. As her acting career continued, her look started to change, and some will say that now she looks unrecognizable than she did at the beginning. One thing she's always kept consistent throughout her career was a more natural look when it came to makeup. She's always kept her makeup very minimal, but it also made the changes to her face a little more obvious. The actress has always denied getting plastic surgery, but articles are saying that plastic surgery is what ruined her career. She took a break from acting and told the New York Times that she left Hollywood because she was burned out. She's always ignored the rumors of plastic surgery, but doctors have come forward and claimed that they think, from a professional standpoint, that she has had rhinoplasty, Botox, and fillers. When she made her return back into the spotlight, she did look very different, but we have no confirmation on the reasoning why. Sniping our number 8 spot is Carrot Top. The stand-up comedian and actor goes by the name Carrot Top due to his appearance, but his actual name is Scott Thompson. He has been known for his orange hair his entire career, but over the years he started becoming known for his changing looks. After rumors started spreading claiming that he had plastic surgery, it became a very big debate because he was quick to deny it. When you look at before and after pictures, there's no denying that he looks very different. In 2015, he told Florida Today that he's never had any plastic surgery, but plastic surgeons have come forward saying differently. Plastic surgeon Dr. Yoon publicly stated that he is looking more like a muscle-bound cartoon character. Those were his words, and that his excessively arched brow and smooth face is the result of getting some work done. The only thing that has stayed the same about his appearance is, of course, his Carrot Top. I feel like you can't change that at this point. Your whole name and your whole career is Carrot Top. You can't dye your hair. Up next, number 7, we have Thorne. It's not really a surprise anymore when former Disney stars end up looking a lot different than when they first found fame. The now 23-year-old started out her career early on and found fame when she was just 13 years old. She took on the lead role of Cece Jones on Disney's TV series Shake It Up. People were used to seeing her innocent Disney star look that they all start out with, so when she left them officially in 2013, her overall appearance began to change as well as her career. She started to pursue other types of projects, and she finally got to dress and look the way that she wanted to. She was no longer attached to the Disney network and had more liberties with her appearance. Around 2015 is when Bella started trying out new hairstyles, got more into makeup, and from there we've just seen her transform into who she is today. Nowadays you will see her with a septum piercing, different colored hair all the time, fun colored eyeshadow, and some tattoos. She also had a breast augmentation done and some lip fillers, which have also altered her look, of course, but she still keeps a lot of her natural beauty. Moving on to number 6, we have Janice Dickinson. The former model made a career out of her stunning looks, but over time her looks completely transformed and people are still left in shock. Since the start of her career, she's always been beautiful, and many people would agree she never needed any of the work that she has had done. She has been described as one of the first ever supermodels, but when comparing photos from her model career to now, you might not even recognize her. She's been very open about her huge transformation, even filming her breast surgery back in 2014. Throughout the years, she has revealed that she had facelifts, a breast augmentation, a tummy tuck, a neck lift, liposuction, and Botox. She has spent so much money on her appearance that in 2013 she declared herself bankrupt after owing $1 million in taxes and unpaid cosmetic bills. Some of her surgeries haven't gone to plan, and she's even appeared on the popular show Botched to fix some of her previous work. Halfway through our list, at number 5, we have Tana Mongeau. The famous YouTuber has changed a lot since she came into the vlogging scene back in 2015. Some fans will say she became a whole new woman as she grew with her career, but she's the first one to admit it. She started out on YouTube when she was just 16 years old, and the now 22-year-old admits to the changes that she's gone through after moving her life to LA and becoming a household name on YouTube. She's admitted to having a nose job done and other cosmetic procedures done to her face. She's even vlogged some of her filler appointments for her channel and social media pages, which I have personally watched. She jokes about getting work done and is always very honest with her fans about the changes that she has made. She even edits her pictures so drastically sometimes, but then tells her fans what part of her image she has altered. All of her changes were made for her, and she's very happy with them, and I guess that is all that really matters. She was really cute before and beautiful now. I don't get it. All the people getting work done don't need to get work done. Taking over spot number 4 is Haley Joel Osment. People will always remember him as the child star from the iconic movie The Sixth Sense, but a lot has changed since that movie. He was an Oscar nominee for that role, but then he disappeared from the limelight to finish his education. So naturally, it was a shock for fans when he returned to the Hollywood scene looking a lot different than when they first saw him. The first thing the media pointed out was the amount of weight he gained, some of the articles being a little harsh in my opinion. Go Google it, it's actually insane what they were calling him. People were used to seeing him as an 11-year-old boy, so he looked unrecognizable when paparazzi photos showed him at the beach rocking sunglasses and a shaggy long beard. He went through a lot of personal things during this time away from acting. In 2006, he was arrested for drunk driving and pot possession after a car accident. But he said since then, he's done a lot of personal growth, and he admits that he's no longer the kid from The Sixth Sense, and he wishes people would realize that. Oh my god, these articles were awful. They were like, Haley Joel Osment, huge body on beach. And I'm like, oh my god. They called him huge. Like, bless, I would cry. In our third spot is Trisha Paytas. She's always been open about the extent of her plastic surgery transformation, actually updating her YouTube followers every time she gets new work done. But some of her fans have been shocked to see how much she's changed over the years since her fresh-faced student days. Trisha is hardly recognizable when you see some of her high school pictures. But she's been open about why she started to get plastic surgery in the first place and said it came after she had low self-esteem as a teenager. In one of her confessional videos, she said, "I've wanted surgery since I was 13. Her breasts were actually the first thing she wanted done, and that happened at the age of 23. Since then, she's also undergone other procedures like lip fillers, liposuction, and fat transfers. No matter what comment she gets about her drastic change, she is happy with how she looks and said that she is not trying to go for a natural look. Up next, number 2, we have Jennifer Grey. The actress started getting noticed in the industry after her roles in Ferris Bueller's Day Off and Dirty Dancing. But her fame immediately died down after she had plastic surgery, and now she says she regrets it more than anything. At the start of her career, she was actually known for her curly hair and very prominent nose. But then she underwent multiple nose jobs, and she said she could no longer book movie roles after that. The now 60-year-old openly talks about her decision to get plastic surgery and said she regrets it and believes it was that drastic change that cost her all the fame she had just gained during that time. Since then, she's had more work done, and some say she's no longer recognizable as that girl from Dirty Dancing. I actually had no idea that was her. That's very sad. I hate when they regret it. That makes me sad. Because it's fun if you get it and then you're like, I'm happy, I love it. And then it's like, okay, do you? But when you regret it, oh. In the number 1 spot is Val Kilmer. He is one of the most celebrated and successful actors of his generation. He is known for some of the greatest classics like Top Gun, Tombstone, and Batman Forever. And during that time, he was also known for his good look. But throughout his career, rumors have continued to surround the actor about his very dramatic physical transformation. In 2015, rumors started saying he was taken to the hospital for emergency throat surgery after being diagnosed with throat cancer. This was never confirmed by the actor at the time or his representatives. Despite the rumors about his health, no one was prepared for the dramatic transformation he was about to undergo. Not only were fans shocked by his change in appearance, but they were confused about his unusual speaking voice. It wasn't until 2017 that he confirmed he had been battling throat cancer for several years, which left him unable to speak naturally, which is why he had a tracheotomy to help him speak. Alright guys, that is our part 4 list. Make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoyed it, but for now, I'm gonna end this video with some comments from part 3. Alex Q says, I don't understand why people deny these procedures. It's your body. If you're happy, that's what really counts. I've expressed that in the video. I don't get it either. I feel like they want that change to look as natural as possible, so they want to hide it. Folksky Girl says, I love your jean jacket, Joss. I've wanted one since I was 15. Go get one. I think everyone should have a jean jacket. Mine cost me like $15. Get them at the thrift stores too, and they're really cool. Aisha Binu says, am I the only one who always thought Jocelyn looks like Courtney Cox? No? Okay. This was like the biggest compliment I've ever read on this channel. Like, people have compared me to Kendall Jenner, but Courtney Cox? I would love to look like Monica Geller. I act like her in a lot of ways. Miss Sandra says, Kim is definitely not the oldest. Okay, I have seen your comments. I've been ridiculed. I did not mean to say Kim was the oldest sister. I know that Courtney's the older sister. I don't know why I said that. I really don't know, because I know that Courtney's the oldest. Oops. Oops, I'm human, I made a mistake, oh my god. Alright guys, I'm getting out of here. That's all I got. I was your host for this one, Joss Bedard. I'll see you next time.